A Course in Miracles, Lesson 300. Only an instant does this world endure. This is a thought which can be used to say that death and sorrow are the certain lot of all who come here, for their joys are gone before they are possessed or even grasped. Yet this is also the idea that lets no false perception keep us in its hold, nor represent more than a passing cloud upon a sky eternally serene. And it is this serenity we seek, unclouded, obvious and sure today. We seek your holy world today, for we, your loving sons, have lost our way a while. But we have listened to your voice and learned exactly what to do to be restored to heaven and our true identity. And we give thanks today the world endures but for an instant. We would go beyond that tiny instant to eternity. Lesson 300. Only an instant does the world endure. This is the key that turns a heavy door with almost no effort. Blink, and every story of birth, loss and death is already over. What seemed solid was a flash in the mind. What felt endless was only a momentary picture on a moving reel. This thought can sound bleak at first. If the world lasts only an instant, then joys are gone before they arrive. But the very same thought dissolves despair. If the world is only an instant, then no false perception can trap the mind. A cloud may pass, but the sky remains serene. Serenity is not earned. Serenity is recognized. Consider the soap bubble. It shimmers with 1,000 colors and then it pops. No one mourns the pop because the bubble was never a house to live in. The world's glimmer is a soap bubble. It is lovely. It is brief. It is not home. Consider a lightning flash in the night. For a moment the yard, the fence and the road look sharp and real. Then darkness returns and what remains is quiet awareness. The flash did not add anything to awareness. It only borrowed attention. Time is that flash. Awareness is the changeless sky. Consider a single frame of film. A frame has no motion by itself. Motion comes from a projector that flips frames fast enough to suggest a story. The ego is the projector. Guilt is the electricity that keeps it humming. Turn off the current and every frame is seen for what it is. One still image. One instant. How can time be only an instant? The future is not yet. The past is gone. Only the present remains, and even the present, as the ego measures it, slips away. So the now of the world is a vanishing point. It cannot be held. It cannot be possessed. This is not a loss. This is freedom. If nothing in time stays, then nothing in time can define identity. Identity is not in the bubble, the flash, or the film. Identity is the steady light that makes seeing possible. Identity is the holiness that does not come and go. Identity is given, not built. Lesson 300 shifts fear into gratitude. If the world endures but an instant, salvation is not far away. The door to heaven is not miles down a road. It is the stillness behind a single breath. It is the gap between two thoughts. It is the pause in which forgiveness enters and says, "Let this pass." And it passes. Prayer for today. We seek your holy world today, for we, your loving sons, have lost our way a while. We have listened to your voice and learned exactly what to do to be restored to heaven and our true identity. We give thanks today. The world endures but for an instant. We go beyond that tiny instant to eternity. Simple practice. Notice a worry rise like a cloud. Name it gently. Call it a passing picture. Place it in the light for one full breath. On the exhale, let it be carried off the screen. Look again at the sky of mind. Serenity is obvious. Metaphysical flip. If the world is an instant, attack cannot be real, because attack needs a history and a future. If the world is an instant, guilt cannot be real because guilt requires time to collect evidence. If the world is an instant, loss cannot be real because loss depends on possession. What remains when time collapses is what always was. Love remains. This closes the section with a bow, not a period. The bow points toward what is the second coming. If the world is only an instant, then the second coming is not a date on a calendar. It is recognition in the holy instant that Christ is the only identity. It is the end of delay. It is the end of waiting for what already is. It is the acceptance of the sky as the sky and the cloud as a momentary shape that cannot stay. Walk lightly. Hold everything as a soap bubble. Receive each moment as a lightning flash that cannot bind the mind. Let forgiveness be the switch that turns off the projector. In the quiet after the hum, reality is heard. Here ends the instant. Here begins eternity.